welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boating with Tomorrow's Pros Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Jason, I'm just going to go ahead and intro today. You know, normally,
Why don't you go ahead and intro today?
Normally, it's been Jason Thompson, but
We got to throw a curveball today.
here is the curveball. You ready?
Let's do it.
Ever heard of Huntsville, and you should know. Jason Thompson's his name, where the pine trees grow. With a heart full of courage and hands steady as steel, he's the guardian of defense, teaching love that's real. The guardian
You're killing me,
of
Small.
defense, he's got you covered right.
Always got a trick up your sleeve.
Standing ground at night.
Shooting at the range to standing firm at night.
Show you
That's it.
how to keep your family safe and sound. In
You and your
a
AI.
world that can be harsh, where peace can be found. Jason cares about you and your family too. But with a little bit of grit and a whole lot of truth.
So that's what you were typing on this morning. You hadn't even heard it yet, had you?
There to guide you, keep your family safe and sound. In a world that can be harsh, where peace can be found.
There it is now.
Jason cares about you and your family.
Killing me, man.
You like that, Jason?
It's all right. Hey, man. I don't know that our viewers are going to like it.
Y'all like it?
All right. Let's see what they say.
Hold on, Jason, one more.
With Jason by your side, there's nothing to fear.
Nothing to fear with Jason by your side.
That's it.
There you go, guarding defense with us this morning. How about that, man?
That's pretty cool.
Is that all right? We got crickets here in the studio. See, the crickets didn't like it. They're already coming out.
They're coming out, man.
Welcome in.
Good thing we didn't have dogs in here, man.
Oh, man.
They've been howling or something.
You know that song, and I won't say the lyrics because once I understood what the lyrics meant, it's just a terrible song.
What song's that?
The song. It's Who Let the...
Oh, the dogs?
Yes.
Oh.
That song, and I was very discouraged. I was listening to national news the other day, and I was listening to national news the other day, man, and they played that as kind of their outro. You know, every time they would go to commercial break, they'd play a song.
Right.
That song, if you look up the true meaning of that, and kids were singing it back in the day. I didn't know in junior high. Who. That was, you remember? That song, I never know what we're going to talk about in the show. In all seriousness, that song, if you look up the meaning, it's very extremely derogatory towards women. Mm-hmm. And that's what that phrase is being used to call women at a club. Who let them out? Mm-hmm. And so if you thought that was a good song, scratch that off your playlist. As a kid, I thought it was cool. Who knew, man? I had no clue.
Well, it's just like for years I didn't know that classic rock song about the magic carpet ride or whatever was about getting high.
I saw you flying in on the magic carpet this morning.
Come on, man.
I didn't know that either. Truthfully, look at the meaning. Those crickets are really going to annoy me. They were here yesterday when Karen was here. She's like, where'd these crickets come from, man? They're all messed up.
You need to check under here. No, I'm serious. Under your table, somebody may be pranking you, dude.
No, I don't think so, man.
No, seriously, you can go on Amazon. I watched this video the other day that you can go buy these little annoying noisemaker things that are battery powered. They're like this big. They're like an inch, and they'll make noise for months.
Yeah. Well, somebody better never show one of those things up in here, man, because you hear it. I wonder if our audience...
I can hear it through even wearing the headset.
Can our audience hear the crickets this morning? People are going to make fun of that.
I got some demon, man. You want me to come up here and spray some demon, dude?
I didn't know. Is it like cricket killer? What is this
stuff?
No,
it's an insecticide, but it's like... That's what I use around my house.
I wouldn't want to sell a product with that name, though.
That's just the name of it, Demon XP or something, man. It's not harmful to like your kids or you or your pets.
I'm sure it works.
But it's detrimental. It works, buddy. It'll kill fire ants. You can go out there in your yard and spray a mound with it, fire ant bed. You come back the next day and they're dead. They're not gone like the other stuff that just makes them move. These sun guns are dead.
All right. Well, I said I wasn't going to talk about the presidential debate on this show because we don't get political, but I will mention this.
Okay.
51 million Americans watched the debate, so very hard to keep it a secret. Did you? Now, I'm not going to get into it, but I just want to ask, did you watch it?
I watched parts of it.
I think some people there were, like, watching parts of it, too.
I'm not going to get into my thoughts or beliefs. I mean... if you watched it with an open mind, it was pretty cut and dry. Now, did any of them tell the truth on there? Probably not.
I think there was a lot of that going back and forth.
I mean, to me, it sounded like two kids in an arguing match, to be honest.
I was I'll say this, and people know me, know where I stand politically and my beliefs, and I'm not. To me, that's nothing that I think a lot of times some of those things, it's not for this show. We don't ever get into that. But I do want to bring this up.
The only winner out of the debate was CNN because they got more people to watch it than the Super Bowl.
Well, but here was the thing, though. The other news companies, they were allowed to use the CNN feed, the camera work. So Fox News had it. All the major networks were carrying it.
Right.
I do want to say this, though. As you said, having an open mind, right? Mm-hmm. I thought that those moderators asked very fair questions to both. I did not feel... See, I was worried going into this because we know where CNN stands. I thought that they were going to be very biased towards the president.
Right.
I
thought they did a good job. The folks that actually moderated it, they tried their best to keep it on target. Overall, I think they did a really good job compared to other debates I've seen in the past.
I was going to say, I love the idea of turning the microphones off, not letting, because as someone who wants to make a decision, based on the thoughts, and I'm pretty sure I know where my decision lies, and it's been that way for a long time. But I want to hear what people have to say. I don't want to hear people arguing with each other.
There you go.
Just speak to me.
As a person. I like that. I was kind of torn about that at first. When we first heard that they were going to turn the microphones off, and then I watched it, I was like, this isn't bad, because then you can actually hear what that person's thought process is. Whether it's whether they were 100% honest or not doesn't really matter. But you could hear their thought process, and that's what I really liked.
Yeah, I think it was well done, and I hope that future debates are done in that same type of format.
I would probably tune into them more instead of just, going to, lizard lick towing or something.
Well, good morning to everybody. We are here, episode 301. Yesterday,
301.
Well, yesterday was on paper 300.
Right.
Billy's not going to like this, because we had two 298s, and I didn't catch it.
Oh, really?
So 300 would have on paper been Friday, really. But there's also been a mess up on the numbers before a couple of times.
Yeah.
So Kay and Rick Boning were probably right. Kay goes, it probably would have been on our show technically. I think it would have been last Wednesday.
That's okay. I don't care what number I'm on, as long as I get to be here, see or talk to our followers and stuff, man. That's all it's about.
Well, it was on paper 300 today, 301 as we get started. Big shout out, Paul Oley of the Gallery.
We love you, Paul.
Oh, Paul, I'm going to write a song about that too.
You need to.
We love you, Paul.
You need to do that.
What should it hear? Let's do this live on the show, okay?
All right.
I'll say so. What kind of music? Let's get away from the country.
No, Paul's kind of a country.
Yeah,
guy.
but let's change it up though. Let's make it something. Let's make it like a. Would you consider what year disco? What year's a disco?
That's probably the 60s?
60s? So let's do a 60s
disco theme.
Disco song about Paul. It may not say Oli right, because it's. So how would you say Ol?
Probably do
OL-E, Oli?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll work. Paul Oley, owner of the Gallery in Huntsville,
and we
Texas.
love Paul.
Make sure it says,
we love you, Paul.
We love you, Paul. And then he does custom framing and photography. Make it fun. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's see what
We'll
happens.
have the song for you coming up a little bit later, by the way. There's a lot of hard work went back into that. Hey, as we get started, though, big shout out.
70s disco.
70s disco for my. Did I put 60s?
You put 60s.
Ah, man.
Go back and change it right quick.
Well, it's going to, it uses up my credits, man. I pay for a service to do this.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do, man. They have a free version, but I like to pay for the premium version.
The premium version.
It's like when you go get hot dogs, man. Do you want Ballparks or do you want Nathan's? Man, a Nathan.
No, neither.
Nathan makes a good hot dog, man.
Look, I'm going to tell you where to get the best. You're going to laugh.
What?
It's outside of Temple, Texas. There's a German meat market.
The Green Market.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Green Market?
Yes.
Green. Yes, I've seen that.
It's on Highway 52 outside coming out of Temple, towards Rosebud.
Rebecca, you live there in Temple area. Do you know about the Green Meat Market? I never wanted to stop there because when I see the logo and everything's green, it makes me, and I know it's probably good.
I'm gonna tell you, they make the best hot dogs. And they're all in this red wrapper, and their bologna is too. Now, we did
the red bolognas are good.
The red ring bologna, dude. When we were up there, this is pretty cool. We did a job half a mile from there when we cleaned out a pond. Daryl and I stopped on our way out of there, and I think we bought $300 worth of meat. Daryl smoked a small piece, 2.5 pounds of bologna.
Ooh.
Put it on the smoker. He said, dude, that was to die for.
Odell Rochelle joining us, the Cajun barber.
Odell.
And here he is. Odell, good morning to you. He said, I know it's on Highway 53. He said he stops every time. The only reason
And they have good food. We went in there and ate lunch a few times. But, literally, we emptied out coolers where all our cold drinks were just so we could bring all this food home. And, man, it was good. I still have some of those hot dogs in the freezer.
Dude, the only reason I
bought a whole bag.
The only reason that I have not went there is because I associate green with like getting upset at your stomach.
Oh man, you play on Facebook too much.
So I
man.
need to.
Good Lord.
Jennifer Augustinetti joining us. She said the crickets are even getting on my nerves.
Man, I'm telling you, I bet old Kyle got one of them little doodads. He's got it hidden in here for you.
Hey, I wanted to
We'll
say.
find out, man. I'm gonna bring some demon up here.
Bring it on, man. I wanted to say something. Odell Rochelle's joined us again, and he said, "Good morning, boys. Wishing you all a blessed day." But here's what he said. You know, Deep Clean Texas just joined our Hello Huntsville Ethical Business Director.
Right.
You guys
Yeah,
remember
I saw
that? Skylar over there, her and her husband, they do a wonderful job. Met them recently. They were at Raise a Hope, and we added them to the directory, and I'm not sure if that's how Odell found them. If you did, Odell, let us know. But he said that he had Deep Clean Texas over to his house, and he said, you were right. They gave my house a great cleaning.
Really?
And so, man, I hope that connection, you know, not tooting our horn, but let us know if that connection happened through the platform here, Odell, because I'd like to let them know.
If Deep Clean Texas is on, listening this morning, maybe they should come see us on, at noon today over at the Safe House.
Yeah.
Come up here. We don't have anybody that does that kind of service in our group. It might be a way to promote their business.
Jason's talking about the Walker County
WCRC.
Referral Cooperative. It's our networking group. We meet every Tuesday at Safe House at noon.
Pretty much every Tuesday. Some days we go out and have lunch at a local restaurant. But most Tuesdays.
It's good stuff, man. Well, hey, besides Paul and the gallery for all of your custom framing, photography, and more, it's Paul Oley, the gallery. Check him out, 1201 University. Huge shout-out to Elliot Herzlich, online at elliotsjewelers.com. Huge thank you to Elliot. He did a tremendous job on designing a piece of jewelry. We'll have that in our local news segment coming up here in just a few moments. But just a beautiful piece of jewelry that he designed for a young lady who won a contest through CASA.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I read the article that you put out yesterday.
Yeah, it was really neat, man. Just exciting to be there for that. And also, of course, here on this Tactical Tuesday, big shout out to our friend, Jason Thompson, with his own theme song now.
I got my own theme song. I feel privileged.
Well, let's take our first break. We do have a listen at your local news, no longer now. I record the news every night now, man.
Do you?
Yeah. I told Bridget, like, we put the babies to bed, and then there's that window of, like, just kind of watching TV and just kind of doing, just kind of relaxing. And I said, man, that's a good time that I can kind of start doing our local news now. So I do our local news each night to air the next day. It's right here on the show.
Cool.
It also airs on Spirit Radio about 4 times a day. So
that's awesome.
Let's take that break.
Yeah, let's hear it.
And we've got to listen at your local news, no longer national. I do put one national little article in there, though.
Okay.
Our show today brought to you by Guardian Defense for all things personal safety. Visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Keyword this week in honor of 4th of July.
Fireworks.
Fireworks, man.
So get those text messages coming in.
Text it in. Fireworks along with your name. I don't know what the prize is going to be today. So
I got an idea.
So why don't
we'll talk about it on the break.
Just text in the keyword with your name. Go ahead and enter to win. What are you winning?
It could have some fireworks in it.
Ah, okay. Could have some. There's a hint for you. So
there's a hint for you.
Keyword fireworks along with your name. That's on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. That number 936-339-0139. We'll take a quick break. Got to listen at your local news. More to come. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Happy Tuesday, friends. I'm Rob Pipp, and here's the news. Well, June Advocate of the Month, Rebecca Judzio, overcomes licensing delays. Rebecca Judzio named the June Advocate of the Month by CASA of Walker, San Jacinto, and Trinity counties, has been praised for her dedication in navigating complex foster care licensing issues. Since joining CASA in 2021, Rebecca has faced challenging cases stuck in limbo due to bureaucratic delays. Recently, Rebecca's efforts were crucial in resolving licensing issues for a fictive kin placement. Despite those setbacks, including lost paperwork and agency turnover, she persistently followed up with the agency and ensured all required documents were resubmitted. Her diligence paid off when the placement was finally granted to a foster license after nearly 2 months of delay. Rebecca's commitment to CASA's mission is evident through her tireless volunteer work and advocacy. CASA is grateful for dedicated advocates like Rebecca who help make a difference in the lives of foster children. Huntsville prepares for 4th of July celebration. The city of Huntsville will host its annual 4th of July celebration at Cape Bar Ross Park on Thursday. The event kicks off at 4 p.m. with children's activities and food vendors offering a variety of treats until 8 o'clock at night. Admission is free, but the food prices will vary. Attendees are encouraged to bring personal coolers, though glass containers and alcohol are prohibited. The celebration will culminate with a spectacular fireworks display at 9:15. For more information, visit HuntsvilleTX.gov. A young designer receives custom jewelry in CASA contest. Continuing on with CASA, on Monday, CASA of Walker, San Jacinto, and Trinity counties, along with Elliott's Jewelers, celebrated 10-year-old Sarah Eunice Santos, the winner of the first ever CASA jewelry design contest. Sarah's winning design was brought to life by Elliott's Jewelers and presented to her in a special ceremony. Sarah's design, inspired by her family, was praised for its emotional depth and creativity. Sarah thanked Elliott for his hard work and also spoke about what this jewelry means to her.
I think Mr. Elliott, that he made this. I know it cost too much, but I still thank him for making this. Now I'm very happy. Now I'm going to remember my family forever.
The final piece, made of 14-karat gold, pearls, and peridot, exceeded her expectations. Elliott Herzlich, owner of Elliott's Jewelers, highlighted the importance of showcasing children's creativity and supporting CASA's mission.
For my wife and I, CASA has been a big part of our lives going back many years. And we feel that this is a not-for-profit that's very close to our heart, and that we try to use all of our talents and energies to help support them however we can.
CASA Executive Director Kimberly Weiser expressed joy over the contest's success and looks forward to making it an annual event. In weather, Hurricane Beryl continues to strengthen near a Category 5 storm. Hurricane Beryl continuing to intensify with winds now as of 9 p.m. yesterday evening, reaching 155 miles per hour. That's just 2 miles per hour shy of Category 5 intensity. Meteorologists hope this is the peak strength, as the storm is expected to encounter wind shear starting today, which could help weaken it. However, if Beryl does not significantly weaken in the next couple of days, it could pose a greater threat to Texas. Currently, a heat ridge over Texas is protecting the state from tropical storms, but this dome of heat is expected to move east to Florida by the weekend, potentially opening the door for a Texas landfall if Beryl remains strong. If Beryl weakens, it might make a double landfall in Mexico, first along the Yucatan Peninsula and then along the Gulf Coast south of Texas. However, if it stays strong, it could turn northward towards Texas once in the Gulf of Mexico. While some may wish to declare Texas safe, meteorologists urge caution and advise residents to remain on guard. A clearer picture of Beryl's path should emerge by Wednesday, with the potential impact on Texas likely in the Sunday to Tuesday window of next week. And in national news, former President Trump seeks to set aside New York hush money verdict. Former President Donald Trump's lawyers have requested that the New York judge who presided over his hush money trial set aside his conviction and delay his sentencing, which is scheduled for next week. The request follows a recent U.S. Supreme Court ruling. The letter to Judge Juan M. Merchant argues that the Supreme Court's decision supports the defense's earlier position that some evidence introduced during the trial constituted official presidential acts and should have been excluded. Trump's lawyers contend that social media posts about former lawyer Michael Cohen from his time as president were protected by immunity and should not have been part of the trial. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office has declined to comment on this matter. Trump was convicted of 34 counts of falsifying business records related to hush money payments made just before the 2016 presidential election. Sentencing currently set for July the 11th. And lastly, today is World UFO Day, Made in the USA Day, National Disco Day, and what else? Oh, well, it's really I Forgot Day. That's your news. Stay tuned throughout the week for more headlines and keep up to date by keeping it tuned in right here on the Spirit of Huntsville, spiritradio.fm. If you would like to sponsor this news segment, simply email victory@spiritradio.fm. Stay sharp and have a blessed day, friends.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Spirit of Huntsville, spiritradio.fm.
Oh, yeah. Here you go, Paul. You ready for this?
Yeah, let's see what AI kicked out.
Huntsville nights, neon lights ignite. Paul Lilly at the gallery, what a sight. Custom frames, each one with flair. You bring your art, he adds the care. We love you, Paul, oh yes we do. Your magic touch, you pull us through. Photography that sparks a flame. The gallery, a household name.
Man, that's like a TV commercial.
I'm telling you, man. Paul ought to be over like doing jumping jacks or something.
Every picture perfect, every stitch in line. Disco balls and funky beats. Paulo Lee, the artist on the streets. We love you, Paul, oh yes we do. Your magic touch, you pull us through. Photography that sparks a flame.
It's still good, man.
A household name.
It did such a good job.
Man, I love that. Come on, Paul.
It did. It even said his name right and everything.
Frames in gold, silver and bold. Memories captured, stories told.
Where you at, Paul?
Holy, the
He's not
maestro
listening.
in town.
The maestro.
With a camera and a custom crown.
Dude, this is classic, man.
It is.
I gotta let.
Stomping, lights flashing bright. Paul's got the groove, keeps the vibe tight. Huntsville's hot.
Look at old Rob breaking it
frame
down.
by frame, Paul's talent flow.
My favorite part's the chorus, though. I'm gonna cut that out and just have that as the soundbite.
But it does sound like disco, too.
We love you, Paul, oh yes we do. Your magic touch, you pull us through. Photography,
That's my favorite part.
You gonna cut that out?
Yeah, dude, that's what we're gonna do now in the morning when we say we love you, Paul. I'm gonna play just that little. We love you, Paul. Oh
That'd be
yes, we
awesome.
do.
That's worth the subscription.
Oh man, welcome back in. We're having fun with this. I hope. Hey, audience, let us know. Are you having fun with this too? I hope you are. You know, I hope it's not just.
Are we running you guys off?
Yeah, are we running you off? Or are you having fun? I think we're having fun, man. So welcome back out as we continue on this morning here. Another episode of Good Morning Huntsville, promoting the good in our community. Really cool to hear, and I'm going to shorten that news segment up. Once it started, I was like, it probably needs to be about 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think the news was a little long.
So we'll kick it down to we'll make it 3-minute max going forward. But there's a lot that I wanted to cover, and it was really cool hearing from Sarah, the 10-year-old girl who won that jewelry.
I thought that was really cool.
Just kind of hearing from her own words, and then also hearing from Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers and all the great work.
But you know, he's right. I mean, kids aren't creative like it's not taught to them anymore.
It's not, man. So, hey, let us know that you're out there. Do us a favor, like and share this broadcast. We're going to get to some of the comments, folks, that are joining us this morning. We had our friend Irma drive by a while ago, and she already honked at us.
Gave us the old horn honk.
She gave us the horn. First comment coming in this morning was from Jamie Saucier over at Saucier Woodwork saying, good morning. Good morning to you, my friend. Steph Valley with Magnolia Kennel. Steph, we got our pups on board to come over there starting tomorrow. So we've already received the confirmation. We're going out of town, and so Steph, appreciate you, Magnolia Kennel, and all the great work that you do, and her husband too, Scott Valley, Pop's Wood Shop. Jonathan Horton, man, what's up, Jonathan? Jonathan's a good man.
I know he is. I hadn't seen him comment in a while.
He's a great man, Jonathan. Appreciate all that you do in the city, man. Jonathan Horton joining us, saying good morning, y'all. Quentin Glaze, our number one engager. This morning here on the show, saying good morning. Jennifer Augustinetti saying it's a terrific Tuesday. Have a blessed day. Good morning to you, Jennifer. And there he is, the Brisketeer of Huntsville.
Kyle Kreiner.
Old Kyle Kreiner saying good morning, y'all. Welcome in. My sister, Rebecca Schaefer, saying good morning, Huntsville. And, hey, Jonathan liked the song, Jason Cares About You. It's a bop.
Uh-huh.
So it's It's going to be here's my new thing. These songs that we're putting out, Jason, these are number-1 hits within a 2-meter radius of this studio.
Okay.
Within a 2-meter, did I say meteor?
Yeah.
Within a 2-meter radius of this studio.
Okay, that's like 6 feet.
Yeah, exactly. So number-1 hits right here in this room.
That's it.
So, man, Jonathan, appreciate that comment. Even my sister said, she goes, very nice song about Jason. She said, I like it.
Yeah.
Check this out. Billy joining us. Good morning, family. And Billy Cawthon, he'll be with us on Friday. We got a special show. Can't give away any hints. I'd said that we'd be out of town,
I'm
right?
not going to say anything. I know.
Said we'd be out of town, but we got a special show coming your way on Friday.
I'm telling you.
So make sure that you join us post 4th of July, July the 5th.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a rerun on the 4th of July, by the way. So church offices are closed, and Jason's going to be with family. And so we're going to have a rerun episode on July the 4th. But, Billy, I love what Billy says, too. And this is something I wanted to bring up, that when you're part of this show, it's not just Jason and I, or it's not just the co-host and I. It's you, and we truly welcome you in as family. You know,
we want you to engage with us. You know, let us know you're here. We love to sit here and read the comments. I mean, you think when we're on commercial break, we're over here reading comments and stuff, and that's what that really, inspires us to do more.
Absolutely. And we want you to feel like you're part of this show. It's not just us talking. And so if you've got stories or things that you've been a part of, or any type of inspiration, like Jennifer, I love Jennifer. Every morning she sends us a little quote, and feel free to send that in. Let us know what you're thankful for, and we'll always get to those as much as we can over the air. But you are part of a family. I talked about Odell a while ago joining us. We appreciate him. Check this out. Carolyn Gibson, the grandmother of Huntsville, she's joining us from Montana.
Montana?
All the way in Montana today. She is there.
That's awesome.
My sister said next time that I go to Temple to go see her, we're going to go eat over at Green.
Well, they have a cafe,
meat.
And then they have a meat market where you can actually get, real fruit-filled kolaches and, various meats that they make in-house.
Tara Burnett joining us from Hearts Veterans Museum. She said she likes the songs. Keep them coming. They turn out so well. People could use them as commercials on their own media platforms.
They could.
So, and I love what my sister said, too. She said, after all, you're my baby brother. Love your show. Makes me feel like I'm part of the community here. So that's what we want, man.
That's all we want.
That's all we're asking for. Hey, a couple of things here. If you saw last night, something else that's new. We've been, I don't ever want this show to get stagnant in what we do. And that's why we're coming up with new ideas quite a bit now, and really shifting gears to focus more on local. If you haven't downloaded the Spirit Radio FM app, please do so. We would love for you to be a part of that as well. But I want to tell you something. This morning, we started doing this every day, and you'll see it at night. We talk about it on the next day. We do something now that is the impossible question. And so today's impossible question, this is sponsorable as well. We've got 2 new items that get daily exposure that folks can sponsor. And that'll help our platform. We do have financial needs, to keep this thing going. But here it is. Today's impossible question. 48% of people have lied to their friend about this. 48% of people have lied to their friend about this. And we had a few guesses last night and this morning that came through the social media platforms. I didn't look on Instagram, but on Facebook, a couple of you, I'm trying to get to the post now. We had quite a few responses here. I should have had this pulled up, Jason.
You should have had it pulled up.
Steph Valley, a good answer here. She said their weight. So people lie to their friend about their weight. Ken Gobble, good to see you, Ken. He said if they're okay. I think that's another good answer as well. And Jennifer Augustinetti said reason to not help them move. Really good one.
That's probably a strong one right there.
48% of people have lied to their friend about this. What is it that maybe you have lied to your friend about, Jason? Maybe you've lied about it.
Who knows?
I'm not one of the – I can gladfully say that I'm not one of the 48%. And if you are, it's okay. We're not judging you.
Okay. But I'm just curious to see what it is.
So what do you think it is? Is the audience, let us know. Put your comments in there. My sister had a good one, being sick. Kyle said, can I sponsor via taco? Hey, man, if the Carrington Mortgage Company would accept tacos, man, I'd say bring all you can, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I would say please bring all the tacos you can, brother.
What he could do would be sell brisket on your behalf, and then you'll be well taken care of because he makes the best brisket I've ever had.
Few things you need to know today here on this July the 2nd. Actually, we're going to do on this day to start with 1556 French astrologer and physician and, the knower of everything back in the day, Nostradamus died. The most iconic part of someone who knew everything, he never saw it coming.
Okay.
1776, the Continental Congress. We're getting close to the 4th of July and celebrating our independence. 1776, the Continental Congress passed a resolution saying these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states.
Mm-hmm.
They then all enjoyed a continental breakfast. That's where it started from. On this date in 1890.
I'll bet they didn't have Raisin Bran for their continental breakfast.
Probably not, man. 1890, on July the 2nd, the Sherman Antitrust Act was enacted by Congress. Needless to say, Sherman was not happy. I don't know what that is. See, some of these I need to proofread because it sucks the air out of the show.
It did.
Yeah,
because I had no idea what you were talking about.
Now, this one's good. In 1894, the federal government issued an injunction against striking railroad workers all the livelong day. Come on, Jay. You know that one, man.
Come on, man.
On this date, 1937.
I'm going to have to call and wake you up early on Tuesday just so you can proofread it.
Hey, Amelia Earhart. You know Amelia Earhart, right? Her and her navigator, Fred Noonan, disappeared somewhere over the Pacific Ocean while attempting to make the round-the-world flight at the equator. Ironically, though, their luggage went through to Pittsburgh. So the luggage made it. They did not. It's kind of a reverse thing there. Not a good one?
Not a good one.
Not a good one. All right. On this date in 1976, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the death penalty was not cruel and unusual punishment. Watching reruns of My Mother, the Car, yes, but not the death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Not another good one there.
No, definitely not.
A couple of last
thumbs down.
Let us know which ones you like, which ones you don't, because some of these, they really do ruin the show.
We're going to be like Siskel and Ebert, thumbs up or thumbs down.
See, this would be a major thumb down.
Then don't even read it, dude.
On this date, 1992, Mick Jagger became a grandfather for the very first time. So if you do the math, his oldest grandchild turns 29 today. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Today is National, you heard some of this on the news, it's also National Wildland Firefighter Day.
That's important.
World UFO Day and National I Forgot Day. So we talked about that a little bit earlier. Lindsay Lohan, 35 today. Can you believe that? Lindsay Lohan turning 30. I thought she was a little bit older than that.
I have no idea who that is.
You don't know Lindsay Lohan?
No, sir.
Now, I know that Transformers movie, that's what made her real famous. Transformers movie. All right.
Okay. I've seen the Transformers movie, but doesn't mean I know who
played
it.
You know who Jose Canseco is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, guess how old he turns today?
50.
60.
Really?
Jose Canseco.
Damn, now I'm feeling old.
Turning 60. Known for doing steroids and at one...
I remember when he was a big time slugger.
I can't read that. Do not read that on the air, but look what it says.
I don't have my glasses
Can you
on.
see that at all?
Out here, maybe.
All right, don't read the other part, but it says known for... Do you see that?
Don't read that.
Can't read that one. But
you gotta hold it away, man. I can't see up close.
All right. Larry David? I don't know who Larry David is. That was my math teacher in high school. Had a math teacher named Larry David. Well, he turned 77 today.
I have no idea who Larry David is.
Richard Petty. You know Richard Petty.
I know who Richard Petty is.
He celebrates his birthday. You know how Richard Petty, his age today? This is unreal.
I'm sure he's in his 80s.
87 today.
Yeah.
Richard Petty. Interesting.
My aunt just turned 88, so back at the end of May. So
it said, interesting how he made the petty things stand out. This person says, I'm reminded of the old phrase, it's better to have sweat the petty things than to pet the sweaty things.
That's kind of funny.
That's pretty good. Man. Pat Holliday, who played Flo on the old TV series Alice. Now, I vaguely remember this. Popularized the phrase, kiss my grits. Do you remember that phrase?
I remember that phrase.
Well, she turned 87 today. Now she just eats them. That's pretty good, too. And then finally, here we go. It's World UFO Day today. Talked about this earlier.
Yep.
An awareness day for my sister's laughing about the sweaty thing.
I saw that.
And an awareness day for people. I'm still laughing about that one. It's an awareness day for people to gather together and watch the skies for UFOs. Most Americans not only believe that UFO aliens exist, they welcome the chance to meet and greet their visitors from outer space. The University of California, according to a survey by Dr. Albert Harrison there, more than 50% of people are excited about the prospect of contact with an extraterrestrial.
Those people need to seek professional help.
I'm not a believer because we're in a world.
I'm not going to say that I don't believe in extraterrestrials. I'm just going to say I don't want to meet them.
You sound like you need to be on a movie. Now, I'm just going to tell you, I don't know if I do maybe believe in them.
Mike, you never know. Anything's possible.
Hey, if they're there, God created them. I'll say that. But, there's 8 billion people on the earth now. I remember when I was a kid, there were 6 billion. We've grown by 2 billion people in 40 years. That's going to be exponential growth in the next couple of decades.
Yeah.
That makes me wonder by the year 2050. So look, I'm gonna research something.
There you go.
Look,
yeah, he's gonna ask Google. No, he's gonna ask AI.
Look, by the year 2050, based on the current trends, what will the population of Earth be? Just based on the current trends, United Nations has made a pretty medium variant projection that we could be close to 10 billion people by 2050. I think we're going to be more than that. Because you think in 40 years...
Well, I'm telling you, people are going to have to tighten their belts a little bit because, and we got to quit building houses on every, open green spot or y'all will be eating some laboratory-raised food.
Man. It's National I Forgot Day. Jason, do you have problems forgetting things?
All the time.
Well, we have some tips on how to improve your memory. I want to tell you these, okay? You can have a still trap memory regardless of your age. All you have to do is remember to follow these 10 can't-fail tips. This is from doctors and psychologists and other leading experts. You know this is legitimate when it's from other leading experts, okay? This is how you don't forget things. Talk to yourself.
I do that.
Do you?
Oh,
what do you say to yourself?
Tell myself not to forget about this, and guess what happens?
And you don't forget about it.
I forget about it.
Are you sitting by yourself, like verbally talking to yourself?
Oh, heck yeah, all the time. I need expert advice, man.
Well, Barbara
I don't do it in public, man. People make fun of you for doing that. I learned that the hard way.
Well, according to this lady, Barbara Van Dyne, she's been teaching memory classes for 28 years, recommends thinking aloud. For example, if you want to make sure you don't leave the stove burning when you go out, say, I'm going into the kitchen to turn off the stove. The stove is off. I mean, this is...
Look, I can tell you a surefire way to help your memory.
What is this?
You go see Lisa Branch over at Learning RX.
You could, yeah. Laugh is another one. Mm-hmm. Van Dyne, Harry, Lorraine, and other memory experts say that we retain information longer if we associate it with something funny. That's an emotional attachment.
Right.
If you must remember a dignified man's name is John, you might picture him seated on a toilet. So there you go. You know the John.
Okay.
You know that one? So these are legitimate, though. Sing. You don't have to be a famous musician, but singing or playing a musical instrument builds pathways in the brain, keeps the memory alive. Mm-hmm. Breathe deeply. Noted health guru Dr. Andrew Well. I like how they say these health guru. I don't know any of these people.
I've never heard of them.
Breathe deeply. Memory loss is often associated with stress. Taking a few moments each day to breathe and deeply relax will enhance the powers of your retention, Jason.
Okay.
Take ginkgo biloba. What, biloba? I know, I've heard ginkgoba or whatever.
Yeah, I've heard that was a thing for some time. I said now they got Prevagen out.
Well, this is an herb. I probably just botched it. Ginkgo biloba?
Yeah, biloba.
Ginkgo biloba.
Yeah.
Sounds like something a baby would say. Ginkgo biloba. This amazing herb
Not from America, maybe from another country.
Well, this amazing herb has been shown as an effective memory booster. Countless studies worldwide. Here's another one. Move while you learn. Don't just sit around. Move around. Do something. Mm-hmm. Doing something physically anchors information. Take a step, raise your arms, kick your legs, kick a friend when you put something new into your mind. I just threw that one in there.
Okay.
A couple of more here to help you.
I'm going to apply that to some of my classes, man. I'm going to be like, kick your neighbor.
Kick your neighbor.
Remember this, kick your neighbor, and then I'll talk about it.
Well, visualize. Take time to form a mental picture of the things you want to remember. Our brains think in pictures. Walk. Regular exercise helps get blood to the brain. Sleep. Right. Doctors advise at least 8 hours. I usually get about 6. Honestly, I need to get more. And then make sure you do something, finally, make sure you do something every day to make your life more enjoyable. Such as Jason, he likes to dance, shop, a couple of things you like to do, dancing and shopping, watching a favorite TV. You're looking at me like, dude, I don't do any of that stuff.
I ain't dancing, and I don't care to shop, man. If I need to buy something, I already know what store I'm going to for the reason I'm a typical guy. I walk in, I buy what I want, and I leave.
One last thing that you need to know.
One
today.
last thing.
This is pretty cool, by the way. I just wanted to quote.
Come on.
A Tennessee man recently walked into his local Costco. Do you go to Costco? I'm a Costco fan. I like Costco. I'm a Costco fan. Audience.
I'm going to tell you, hands down, they make the best rotisserie chicken.
Oh, yeah. But the only problem is they put it in a bag now. It's no longer in the plastic tub.
It doesn't matter. My mom went and picked one up. She picked up more than one. But, man, we had that for supper the other night. It was the best rotisserie chicken.
They're like under $5.
I know. It's a lost leader. They ain't making any money. Heck, you can't even buy a raw chicken for $5.
Well, a Tennessee man recently walked into his local Costco, thought he was going shopping. It turns out it's where his wife set up a surprise birthday party for him. Friends and family were there to greet him, and they were able to enjoy all the samples available that day. So,
yeah, you can go to that. That's another thing. You can go to Costco hungry and have lunch. You find something you like, they don't remember your face, so you can get it 3 or 4 or 5 times. I've done it.
It is the place to be. We'll take a quick break. My sister says, Jason, we need your mom back on the show again. She loved that episode when your mom came on a couple of times.
I'll see what I can do. Maybe get mom next week or 2.
Get Mama Pat back on. Also, Sally Hosey joining us. Good morning to you, Sally.
Good morning, Sally.
She said, I can't remember what I went to the kitchen for. I can remember what someone said 5 years ago and what happened. I think that's true for a lot of us.
Yeah.
I have a hard time remembering the previous day what I ate. And I have to there's been days I forgot. I'm like, I don't remember what I ate yesterday. And I'm sitting here thinking right now, what did I eat yesterday?
That means you ate too much food.
I went to Schlossky's. Oh, man, I got to tell you before we take a quick break. Schlossky's has this ridiculously absurdly good cookie.
Okay.
They have now taken the Cinnabon cream. Have you ever had the cinnamon?
Years ago.
Oh, man, the cinnamon rolls, the cream on those things is what makes them.
Mm-hmm.
They have taken that cream, Jason.
They've taken the cream.
This should be outlawed.
Okay.
They have put that cream sandwiched in between 2 chocolate chip cookies.
Good Lord.
And I ate about half of that yesterday, and it was so, it's one of those things that's so good and so sweet that you just had to get rid of the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt disgusted after I ate it, not because it was nasty, because I was like, what is this doing to my body? And I threw the other half away. Threw it away. I didn't want to be tempted anymore, man. It's gluttony.
Mm-hmm. Because you're like, I'm going to need an insulin shot after this one.
I'm still got the jitters from that thing.
Still got the jitters.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to wrap it up. We'll call our winner. We're also going to check in with Jason on how things are going at Guardian Defense. And also, we're going to answer that question about what.
Well, we need to do that. And one other thing.
We're giving away something, too.
Well, we're going to give away something. One other thing we got to talk about. We introduced the idea last week.
Oh, yes. The swap shop.
We got to make some plans.
We're gonna make some headway on the swap shop.
We really want it to be up and going before the end of the month.
We're gonna make some. Look at this, Jason. I got distracted real quick. I'm wearing this bracelet here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rubber bracelet, and if I stick it on the laptop like this, it writes what it's.
That's interesting.
That means I need to clean the thing probably.
You need to clean something.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back. Here's a word from our sponsors, and stay with us. We'll wrap it up. We'll answer all those other questions, and we'll let you know. Today's impossible question, again, 48% of people say that they've lied to their friend about this. What is it? We'll answer that when we come back. More to come as we close it out on the other side. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Here we grow again. Tomorrow's Promise is excited to announce our third location to better serve the families of Walker County and surrounding areas. At Tomorrow's Promise, we are more than just childcare. We pride ourselves on partnering with parents and creating a place where every child is respected, loved, and nurtured in the highest quality environment. See what makes us the perfect fit for your child and their needs. Schedule a tour and learn more about Montessori.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education you can trust.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Yeah, here we go, Jason.
The Paul Oley song.
This is so catchy. I got to let it get to the chorus.
Huntsville nights, neon lights ignite. Paul Oley at the gallery, what a sight.
Look, man, I want to see you showing the chest hair.
You bring your art, he adds the care. We love you, Paul, oh yes we do. Your magic touch, you pull us through. Photography,
Man, that's the best little thing. We love you, Paulo. Yeah, man, that's really catchy.
It
man.
is catchy.
Good night.
Hey, you never know, man. He might, bump his sponsorship up a little bit. So, hey,
man, I need to.
I really like it.
I need to get that. Kyle was saying earlier before we took the break, he said, I'm usually reminded of what I ate the next day while I'm seated.
Only Kyle would say that.
Oh, yeah, Kyle just read that one. Here. So
out loud.
Jason, what are we giving away today? We're going to call our winner on the end of the show, but what are we giving away today, man?
I decided to be, it's 4th of July. It's time to celebrate. So what I'm going to do today, guys, I'm going to give out a $50 gift certificate to come use at Guardian Defense, like for range fees, ammo, whatever you want, $50.
Wow, $50 coming your way today, courtesy Guardian. Now, do they have to come on the 4th of July, or can it be
No,
anytime?
they don't have to, but guys, we're going to be open. What better way to start your day before you start really celebrating, come out and shoot off some daytime fireworks. Let's make a joyous sound.
There you go. So we'll be giving that away. $50 gift certificate to Guardian Defense. Big thanks to Jason for that. We'll call our winner here on the back end of the show in just a few moments. Hey, by the way.
So if you haven't texted in and you want to come shoot for free, come on.
Yep, 0 Degree Creation phone and text line 936-339-0139. That keyword is fireworks. Jason, I wanted to get to the impossible question. The question was 48% of people say that they've lied to their friends about this. Now, we've seen the answers, some guesses that have came in.
Yeah, there's some pretty good guesses.
The answer, I told you what it was during the break.
You did tell me what it was.
The answer of 48% of people, maybe you have lied to your friend about this. Jason's guilty. Guilty is charged.
Guilty as, well, not really friends, but family.
See, I'm one of the 52 that has not. Now, there's other stuff.
You're one of the 52 that got it for 5 times. So if you've been watching the show and you know what I've done for Rob and his family for 5 different times, then you should know the answer.
What is it, Jason?
Moving.
Yeah, moving. How many of you have had a friend call and say, man, I got to move. Can you help me? And you just made up something. Oh, buddy, I wish I could, but we're out of town this weekend. Then you run into him at HEB a couple of hours later. 48% of people have admitted to lying to their friend whenever the friend is asked them to help.
Let's just face it, man. Moving is not real fun.
Yeah, you've helped me 5 times, man. You definitely have not lied to me, though.
What? Here's the thing. You know, if I can help people, and I honestly can, then I will. And if not, then it's just not going to happen. You know? Straight
as an arrow.
Straight as an arrow.
If I can, I can.
You know?
So how many of you have fallen into that trap, you know? Now, I will say this: I've had friends call to ask for help doing certain things, and man, I want to help people regardless if they've helped me or not. You know, there's so much good in our community. And that's where the inspiration will be this morning. We always try to have a moment of inspiration. I want to encourage you this morning: if there's someone in this community that needs help and they've been asking or they need something, reach out to them. And I'm not talking about going over there and
moving their stuff.
I'm not talking about maybe they just buying them a new house, but
maybe they just need you to listen to them.
Yeah, let's get out there today and make a difference and help people in our community. We talked last week about the swap shop, and Jason has brought it back to my attention because I forgot on National I Forgot Day, so I'm allowed to forget.
It's National I Forgot Day.
We're going to build the back end of that this week, and so starting next week on Tuesdays.
Starting next week. Well, we would recommend that you send your stuff in by like Monday evening.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Because we're not going to do that many. I think we're going to do 4 or 5.
Yeah, we'll have a few. So if you can send in, we're going to do it on our website, hellohuntsvilletx.com, and for a suggested $5 donation is what we're asking for. Because look, friends, we got the truth. I'm not going to beat around the bush. The truth is, we need to generate some revenue up here in Hello Huntsville.
We do. I mean, we have cameras, we have lights, we have, because Rob and I. He probably won't say anything, so I'm going to bring it up. He gets mad. He just had to purchase 2 new cameras to keep this place going.
Yeah, we had to purchase some new equipment because I'm in the process of like stepping up, kind of what we're doing around here now, and we haven't installed those cameras yet. But the truth of the matter is, this is along with my job at the church. This is my livelihood, and I'm not begging for people, but we are reaching more and more folks every day, which I'm thankful for. And it's thanks to you, our family, that's engaged with us. But we are also
I think, $5 is fair.
It is. And
if you got something you want to sell or you're looking for something, send old Rob $5 and we'll talk about it.
Send it to Hello Huntsville. And here's the deal, too. We are focusing, of course, on Huntsville, but we are putting a lot of effort into reaching outside of this community. When I say effort, it's expense.
And it may not be something you want to sell. Maybe it's an event that you're maybe it's a benefit.
Yeah, something you're doing.
A fundraiser of some sort.
One of the expenses I'm getting at is we're spending a lot of resources now, financial resources, to market Hello Huntsville outside of Huntsville. And we're continuing to market it here. We're going to promote this community. But I've been spending some money marketing out in Montgomery County so folks in the Conroe area know that we exist so they can learn about Huntsville.
That's it.
Now, I'm not marketing products and services in Conroe, but I'm marketing to people in Conroe to let them know that we're here, and we're doing the same here locally. A lot of folks in this community still don't know we exist.
Right.
And we're a year and a half into this now. So your help and just sharing what we're doing is making a tremendous difference. And you know, they always say year one is tough, year two is the hardest. And but we're gonna continue to plow away. I have no desire to slow down. In fact, we're trying to speed up and do a little bit more.
Speed it up.
So just wanted to do that. So next week, be on the lookout. Swap Shop. We'll have it on HelloHuntsvilleTX.com, and you can go there. You can list your items. You can put what you want
to
your
event, whatever it is.
$5, and we'll talk about it every Tuesday here on the show.
Yep.
So, all right, Jason, what else am I forgetting here on National I Forgot Day? Guardian Defense. You guys, what do you got going on this weekend, man?
Oh, we're going to do a gun show down in Conroe this weekend. That's the plan. But the range will be open for the 4th of July, so come out and let's do some daytime fireworks, guys.
Do you want to give away a hint of where the best place to watch fireworks in Huntsville is, or do you just want to keep that to yourself?
Well, yeah, I just had good experience. That if you're going to watch the fireworks show in Huntsville, and
like get in trouble and go to jail, right? And then you can watch it from inside the. Is that what you're saying?
No. There ain't no windows in the county jail.
No, not at the county jail, but at the prisons. Are the guys allowed to be out in the courtyard? Probably.
No, probably
and
not.
They can't watch the fireworks?
I don't know. I've never worked there. I couldn't tell you. Never been a resident there either.
If you work for TDCJ, can you answer that question? On 4th of July, 9:15 at night, are the...
I don't think they have rec time at that time, but I don't know.
Do they let the guys out to look up and see the fireworks?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I know that I went to a local business one year because I didn't want to fight the traffic, and I pretty much got to see the whole fireworks show. And when it was over, it only took me about 15 minutes to get home because I wasn't in a traffic jam.
Now, this particular business is
They were pretty cool because they even turned off the parking lot lights.
Fairly large parking lot.
That should be the impossible question for today.
Is this particular business located off Highway 45?
It is. There's a new business being built right next to it.
Does this particular business have orange in the logo?
Uh-huh.
Does this particular business sell lumber?
They sell lumber and lots of things.
Does this particular business, are you getting annoyed of me saying, does this particular business?
If nobody on here has picked up that it's Home Depot, man, come on.
Oh, yeah, Home Depot is the place to go. All right, let's head over to our 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We got a winner today for Guardian Defense. $50 coming up.
$50. But you have to answer the phone.
Congratulations.
You are
the winner. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, did that music come through?
It did.
Sounds like, who is this? Sounds like Kyle Kreiner.
It sounds like Kyle Kreiner.
It is.
Oh, Double K joining us this morning.
What's going on, Kyle?
What's up, homie?
Oh, nothing. Just driving.
Hey.
Driving your way, actually.
Hey, when you were growing up, did you ever say, like, what's up, dog, or anything like that? Like, that phrase is no longer a thing anymore, Kyle. I used to say that all the time. Hey, what's up, dog?
No, they still say it. Usually it's still people in our generation.
Okay, well, that's good to know at least. I don't think it's the next generation, though. I don't ever hear young people saying it.
Mm-mm.
No.
They'll come up with other things to say.
Kyle, we had such a cool way of talking. I mean, our way of talking was probably the best.
Mm-hmm.
A dope way of talking.
A dope?
Yeah,
dope.
That's what people used to say. Like, they would say that. Man, that's dope.
Oh,
that's dope.
Older
Man, hey, Kyle, that's dope, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, how about it? $50. Have you been out to Guardian Defense before?
No.
Jason,
been meaning to.
Jason, tell him what he's won.
You got a $50 gift certificate, man. Come see me.
Sweet.
So you can use that for range passes, ammo, whatever you want to use it for.
You can use it.
Give me 3 rounds of 9mm, huh?
No, I get you more than 3. Maybe 4.
3.5.
No, it's not even that expensive anymore, man.
No. I've seen they started to come down on prices on ammo, but
9mm reasonable. Some of the other stuff's still kind of high.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Kyle. It's coming your way, $50, and Jason Thompson will email that to us, and we'll get it over to you, man. Is that all right?
Not a problem.
All right.
And I'm sure you could just show up too and say, "Hey, I'm here. I got $50." Jason will know it's you.
Yeah, I know it's you.
So.
Oh yeah, can't miss me.
Hey, speaking of which, how's the brisketeering going lately, man? What's been going on in the cooking world?
Okay. All right. I'm glad you asked that question, and everybody that's listening, pay attention. This week until July 4th, Kroger has briskets on sale for $1.87 a pound.
Ooh.
That is usually like $4.49 is the regular price right now. $4.49 a pound. So $1.87 a pound for good whole packer briskets.
Might have to
but
go
you
to
have to have their Kroger card and a digital coupon. But the ladies at the front desk will help you set all that up if you don't have it like I did.
All right.
I
So
just bought me a
what's
couple
the
yesterday.
limit? How many can you buy?
Two per transaction.
Okay.
So yeah, limit two.
Limit two.
But look, yep, and I I went in, I put two in our cart. My wife looks at me, she's like, "You're nuts. Can we afford that right now?" And I was, because we just came back from vacation in Florida, and yeah, it was expensive. And I'm like, look, I know they say $80 a piece on this brisket, but it's going to get cut in like less than half. And sure enough, I watched a $330 grocery bill get chopped down to $180.
Wow. So wait, how much, real quick again, if you got time, Kyle, I don't want to distract you while you're driving. I know you're on Bluetooth, but how much are the briskets normally, and what are they selling for again?
$4. He said like $4.80 a pound, and they're $1.87.
So how many pounds normally in a brisket, Kyle?
Depends. I mean,
it could be anywhere 13 to 20 pounds. So, I mean, you got some that are, I think I saw some that were 10 pounds in there, but I mean, they had a range, and they had plenty of them. They had some that had next to no fat cap on them, some for a small family, and some for like a whole packer, like I would cook on my cookouts, for
you got to go in there and trim them up
pounds.
and make them look good.
Yeah.
Now, when's the next time? Where are you cooking next? Where can people get these briskets? If you're going to cook a brisket for folks, when's the next time people can buy a brisket from you?
Well, so usually I just do we'll do fundraisers at our Masonic Lodge. That's where it started. But usually I'll have somebody call me up in between time, and if I get enough people, a catering job or whatever, I'll usually throw several on. I'll make an announcement on Facebook. And,
all right,
it's just word of mouth, man. I don't have a brick and mortar store or anything.
I'm just kind of craving it. So, guys, this is a challenge to all our listeners. Let's somebody hire Kyle so that we can all enjoy some brisket.
Yeah, we need to get you. We need to get Kyle over here sometime. Kyle, I've been delaying this call a little bit longer than usual because I've got something for you real quick that.
Good Lord.
That Jason and we have been working so hard behind the scenes, and we just wanted to bless you with this today. So stand by, Kyle. Stay on the phone for a second, okay? He's right there in the truck.
Yeah.
Stand by, Kyle.
Yeah.
Here it is. You ready?
Go for it.
He's the brisketeer of Huntsville town. Smokes him up, he wears the crown. In the Texas heat, he's cooking meat. Disco groove keeps dancing feet. Stepping out with the barbecue beat. Huntsville's where the flavor meet. Kyle's got magic in his hands. Best smoked ribs in all the land. Oh, 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 brisketeer. Kyle's the man we all revere. Oh, 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 feel the heat. Dancing to that smoking beat. In a vest made of sequins bright, Kyle smokes them through the night. Grill lights up the disco dance. Give that beef a tasty chance. Oh, 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 brisketeer. Kyle's the man we all revere. Oh, 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 feel the heat.
All right. You like it, Kyle? Was that all right, Kyle? Are you down for that song? Is that all right? All right.
I guess when I do get a brick and mortar, I got to play that and pay the royalties, huh?
Oh, yeah, you do, man.
That's it, baby.
It's only a couple of cents per play. So, all right, Kyle. Hey, Jason's got a question for you. We ask everybody this question, man.
What are you thankful for today, Kyle?
I'm thankful to be back home after a much-needed vacation. Back to the grindstone. I need that regular in my life.
All right.
Well, there he is. Kyle Kreiner. Appreciate you. God bless you, friend.
Thank you. Y'all take care.
There he was, man. He got his own theme song, too. We got a little carried away on the music today. I can't help it, man. It was a good day. So that'll wrap it up. Hey, by the way, go to HelloHuntsvilleTX.com for all the latest updates. Also, download the Spirit Radio FM app. You can go to spiritradio.fm. It's inspiring and uplifting music and messages throughout the day. We're focusing it on Huntsville. Even though we have a local mission, we do want to reach the globe as well. So, Jason, that'll wrap it up. See Guardian Defense for all things. Man, we even got what came in? Is that some tacos?
I bet it's tacos, man. He talked about tacos.
You know, he brought some. Do you say La Michoacana, La Michoacana, La Michoacana? I have no idea how to say it, but I'm telling you what, he brought some tacos from there the other day. Woo, buddy, they were good. As soon as they hit that Lynx device in my esophagus, I could feel them burning, baby. They were good, man. Mm-hmm. All right, GuardianDefenseLLC.com is where you go for all things personal safety.
Come out and enjoy the 4th with us, man. We're going to have a good time.
We'll be back at it tomorrow with a rerun, and then on Friday we got a special episode post 4th of June. No, tomorrow's Rick and Kay Boning. I'm sorry.
Tomorrow's Rick and Kay.
Rick and Kay are here. We got one more day. I'm thinking way too far ahead. Tomorrow, Rick and Kay Boning.
Man, he's
tomorrow's
got
Promise.
something. You must be excited about this weekend for some reason.
Nah, I'm just ready to have a couple of. But I need here's the deal. I need an actual week. I don't a vacation isn't a vacation unless you get a full good weekend where you're completely disconnected. I'm never completely disconnected.
Yeah.
I have not taken a real vacation since I sold my, and even, I see the whole deal. When I had my IT business, I sold it and I said, we're going to go on this 2-week vacation. Never went.
Yeah, never went.
The last time I went on an actual week-long vacation was when I still owned my computer business. My goodness, that was back in 2015, 16. Mm-hmm. I'm well overdue, man.
Yeah, it's been a year or two since I've been on a vacation.
But it ain't going to happen anytime soon, I can tell you that.
No.
So we'll be back at it tomorrow. Rick and Kay Boning, tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools at 7:30. Make sure to join us. And as I end every show, reminding you this morning, friends, that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We truly do need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. See you tomorrow at 7:30. Good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. We'll see you, Jason.
See you, buddy.
Nights, neon lights ignite. Paul Lilly at the gallery, what a sight. Custom frames, each one with flair. You bring your art, he adds the care. We love you, Paul, oh yes we do. Your magic touch, you pull us through. Photography that sparks a flame.